we've struggled with being able to grow the way that we want to because we're still building. So that's been a challenge.
When I met Ryan, it all kind of started to come together that this idea of a nursery or other production might happen.
So I was, by myself living in a pop-up camper on leased land and just kind of learned as I went. And I've kind of scaled up over the years to where we're at now. This year we do about 3.5 acres. I sell to restaurants mostly. I have a small CSA.
Well, I own and operate Homefront Gardens, which is a gardening business as well as a cut flower and edible flower growing production.
So we are trying to develop this into a farm from scratch. Part of the issue with that is having the proper space to wash and pack vegetables from a safety standpoint.
Vermont, has such great support systems to kind of facilitate that for beginning farmers, for older farmers.
I think produce safety is directly related to quality as well. So if you have a good quality product and you're bringing it to customers, it's obviously going to be clean, and then as a result it's going to be sanitary to eat, it's going to be healthy to eat, it's going to be safe to eat. I think in order to provide quality and also that food safety perspective, it's about having the proper infrastructure, and that's why this grant has been so incredibly helpful to help to provide some of the infrastructure that we need in order to accomplish that goal. What we wanted to do was make sure that we had a concrete slab, a roof, obviously all the equipment we needed to do that. Kind of the goal was to be able to clean everything easily. We decided that we needed to kind of build a multi-purpose building. And it'll be a grow room early on and then transition into more of a wash pack shed. So having that kind of flow where you can kind of just immediately move stuff right into cold storage and out into the truck, and so there's not much lag time for things that are just like sitting out in the heat.
As we're building things, we're trying to make sure they're gonna potentially outlive us, and we're being really thoughtful about how we lay our structures out, including the greenhouses and the high tunnel, to make sure that as we increase our infrastructure, we'll be able to do that in an organized fashion.
I think as kind of we keep going into the future, it's going to be really important to have these local food systems that are kind of resilient, so that when certain resources get scarce, we can obviously do our best to kind of take care of ourselves. And then part of that built into it is the relationships that we have with people in the community and knowing the type of work that we're doing here.